Welcome all to episode 19 of Let's Play Witcher 3 The Wild Hunt. I am Atul and we are continuing from where we left off. And to be very fair, at the end of the last episode, uh, the episode was cut short abruptly because I ran out of storage space while I was doing a Towerful of Mice mission. As I can already show, I was already into the mission when I saw that I ran out of space. So my plan is to replay it again. So I'm practically at the beginning of it, with the only difference obviously that a small part of the video was lost where I went to the stash and got the relic weapons and sold up some things for gold, as I remember at the end of the last episode before it was cut short, and got some stuff. So yeah, so make sure that our inventory space is not too bad, and then we should be able to continue pretty well. So let us just make sure that everything is going well. It is, yeah. So let's go. Ports. With its raging rivers, deep oceans, and broad lakes nestled in mountain valleys, the world contains many areas inaccessible on foot or horseback. To get to them, you must either swim or sail. Look for boats along shorelines and at locations marked with the harbor symbol. Be careful, if a boat smashes into rocks or other obstacles, it will become damaged and it might even sink. Yeah, sure enough. So we can use the same buttons that we use to just walk, or the same stick to also aim the directions. That should be pretty nice. And on the world map we can even mark where we want to go. Straight we have to go to Fyke. Pretty nice. This is basically a tutorial of how to board. That makes sense. Fast travel. You can fast travel while on a boat, but only to destinations accessible via water. To fast travel by boat, open the world map panel. While at the helm of a ship, you can travel to any point marked with harbor. So in here, I guess that will become a harbor, but like I could travel instantly to there if I wanted. That makes sense. But for now, we need to sail to Fyke. Let's hope this is not super slow. It is, right? We can enjoy the scenery all around. Beautiful scenery. As always, The Witcher is a very, very beautiful game. It still looks so beautiful. Been 10 years into its life, basically. At almost 10 years, it was released in 2015, if I remember right. Or was it 2000? Even before, maybe. Our boat is definitely in a great shape, right? I think. Yep, looks good. I think we can look at it at the top left, right? The boat, everything looks good. Okay. Finally, we have reached this point. Then I guess we have to reach through here.
Geralt, can you hear me? How goes it? Where are you?
Almost there.
Splendid. I shall contact you again soon.
Wait, this Xenovox. Can I contact you with it, or is it one way?
One way only, I'm afraid. You'll have to trust my feminine intuition.
Your what?
My feminine intuition!
Wonderful.
Wonderful indeed. This woman will be the death of us, right? I think we see this aisle at the end, right? The clock tower, where she asked us to go, right? I think so. A tower full of mice. Yeah. Well, I sure hope I don't die because I have enemy upscaling on, and mice like wolves and other enemies who all have who all like to gank on the player. I mean, they could be very dangerous. Maybe we should start on this left or this right end and then start our way out. Oh, I already see some monsters out there. Probably very dangerous. Okay, let me just make a save, no, so that we just don't randomly die.
Geralt? Are you on the Isle yet? Does the Xenovox work? Can you hear me?
What? I can't hear. Brain's broke already. Sheesh. Short-lived this magic.
What did you say? There's some interference. You must be very careful.
Don't put your sword away,
Show me
Geralt.
what you got.
Geralt sure likes to put his sword away at the first opportunity. Okay, and also we do have the magic lamp that we can put if we want. How does this look? Yeah, of course. Optional, use the magic lamp to find ghosts. Are we going to find ghosts somewhere here? Lesser Tekla Runestone manuscript. Okay, that's pretty good. Well, that surely does nothing. Okay. There. Anything here? Oh, first of all, clear out this enemy. Here. Come on, where are you going, Drowner? Oh, I removed the shield exactly as he was going to damage me. Rot fiend blood. Nice. Anything up here? Let us just make a save. Looks like some ghost could be inside randomly trying to kill us. Okay. Skellige campus. Sure. Any usefulness? -6. This is +5 though. But we already have something 30, 30 and +3. Yeah. Oh, while walking with this, I actually cannot run. That's not good. So where are the ghosts that it keeps asking us? Optional. It has been 6 years, so not like I remember, right? So we can basically play this as an almost blind experience of the game again. Oh. Always making a save in case we run into some random ambush somewhere. Sure enough, I hear some voices. Well, those are... I hear like ghouls, right? Those are ghouls, or are they all ghouls? Roach is randomly here, trying to support us. Okay. Good horse roast. Oh. There is something.
Wonder what killed them. Doesn't look like the work of necrophages.
Oh, this new gen update, one which shows the Witcher, or what is some unique interactable things in the Witcher or in the HUD is so good. Any ghost here somewhere? Okay. Nowhere. Oh. Okay. I hear some buzzing sound. Maybe this is the one ramp. Doesn't look like it. Okay. Time to make a save. Seems to be. Oh, yeah. That was an autosave up here. Yeah.
Fresh corpse.
Fresh
I've come here a while after the nobleman's death.
Okay. Diamond dust. Anything here? Nope. Anything in these huts? These huts should be good, right? Should be able to enter these huts. Well, obviously these huts are ransacked. What am I even saying? Obviously they are ransacked. Everybody died on this island. Sad. I mean, also the fact that I cannot get anything. That is also sad. Maybe there is something there. Oh. Honeycomb. Nice. Oh, come on. Geralt is also as clumsy as Roach. So we are about to get inside, I guess. Can we get inside here? Okay, come on. Oh.
Let's try Kira's lamp.
They're onto us! They'll not let Graham in!
Quiet, fool. Babylon and the noble himself will hear you.
Nah, he sat his arse on silk pillows, likely be gobbling meat. With no notion we's coming to tear him to shreds.
Waist clear, lads! Adam!
Okay. This is the very edge. So this is not where that green thing was. Okay. I mean, that would not be very hard to then tell where to find it. Anything on this side? No. Still, 40 experience is pretty good. And optional means we have not finished it, right? So that means there should be like at least one or two more. Seems perfectly fine to me. Let's go. Oh.
Wonder what led them here. Hunger or greed?
Explore the tower. Oh. Those rot fiends seem to have come back. Okay. So. I guess first we should look through all this. Okay. So at least one more.
Millie, we gotta flee. Quick now. Millie! Millie, what's with ye?
I don't know. So burning. Ah!
What? No. No, stay back.
Don't leave me!
And the quest has still not gone. Okay. Okay. That means there is at least one more. So probably if we circle around here, we should be able to find it. Oh. Is there something hidden at the end? So you make us jump through all this for nothing, really. That's a cruel joke. Any special place that can be seen here? Oh. So I have circled back fully. Then where is the third area? Okay, let's have a look around this building. Okay. I see some kind of a question, not a question mark, but like that microscope button. So something should be just around here, right? Huh. And my icon is that side, so what is this side? It's locked. Locked. Locked indeed. Doesn't even break, so locked. But there is one on that side, right? There is a lantern icon. So that icon is above us, it shows. Oh, here. Is that true?
Place is full of rats. As many dead as alive. Think they're feeding on...
Geralt, stop. You needn't be so detailed.
Peasants didn't come here to ask nicely.
And they were also starving, so why would they come here to not ask nicely?
Where's that noble? Lying here, quiet as a mouse, head split open like a rotted pumpkin. More like a peasant now, sloshing around in his own blood and shite. Be nothing noble about him.
Too quick a death they gave him. Should have been made to suffer.
He's not the end of it. Sons can suffer for it, and the daughter. To the top!
Where is the torch? I will need a torch also, so let me get the inventory. No? Okay.
Blood. Many must have died here. Oh, okay, that is good. I've seen everything up. Only this remains. Okay.
Rich folk. Doubt I'll ever understand them. Keeping rats in cages like rabbits.
Let him out, maybe?
Like to die of hunger if we leave him there.
I'd sooner burn the vermin. Releasing him's not like to bring no good. Imagine the harm they'd do if they swam back to the village.
Swam? Rats? How do you figure they'd do that?
You needn't fret for him. Clever little bastards, clever than you.
They seem sluggish to you. Got the mange, maybe? Oh, and that stench!
This one is locked from both sides. Is there nothing on this floor? Okay. I guess I understand. Truly a depressing place. If I saw anything, yeah, very depressing place. Very ideal for us to get ambushed. So let us just keep on making saves. Okay, there's something definitely there.
Don't start, Annabelle. Back to your craft. Always bending my ear about fool peasants. I'll not hear of them again. That simpleton turned your head, but one Graham hardly makes the rest courtly, one and all.
My lord, peasants. They're through the door in the tower.
Can't even jump while holding this. Wow. We are sitting ducks if we get ambushed. But we did get another level, right? How about this character? What do we have? Oh, I had taken the 3 of delusion, right? In case we are in a situation where we cannot do anything. What about active shield? Alternate sign mode we already do. Maintaining an active shield now drains 50% less stamina. Stamina drain for blocked attacks unchanged. Damage absorbed by the shield restores vitality. Alternate sign mode. Maintaining an active shield no longer drains stamina. Stamina drain for a block attack remains unchanged. Oh, of course. No. I want upgrade. Now that one is so excellent. What even is this? That one is so excellent. And what is this? Acquired tolerance. Every known level 1 tolerance. Yeah, I definitely want this. What else do I want? Steady aim? No. I don't use bombs that much really. Poison blades. Oil applied to blades gave a 5% chance of poisoning the target. I definitely think I could use them. Although 5% at the 3rd level it would be like what? 15 or maybe even 25%. I don't need poison that much. If it was 2-3 different effects, yeah. Increases potion overdose threshold from 50% to 60%, really. So that would be 50 to 60, 60 to 70, and 70 to 80%. That I like that. Okay, I like that. Frenzy. I don't think I need it. We have the power of scum saving and reloading, right? If we die. Endure pain increases maximum vitality by 10% when toxicity exceeds the safe threshold. I don't care about that too much. Okay. 50 damage is really nothing. Now protective coating. Okay, what do we need? Additional points in branch needed to unlock 5. Okay. I guess that is a little bit much. Okay. Increases bonus for mutagen placed in mutagen slot by 17%. Really? 17%. Really? Okay. And I'm not complaining. Okay. Then I guess I definitely want this. Uh, every known level 1 or 2 alchemy formula, level 1 or level 2 alchemy formula increases maximum toxicity by 0.5. Potion duration time and bomb damage plus 10%. Oh, right now it's 0.5 and potion duration time and bomb damage is 5%. And we will go to 10%. But it is not increasing the level 1, level 2 formula increase. So I guess then this one is makes sense to us. Okay, what else should we want? Muscle memory? Muscle memory for sure. And we anyway are using quite a lot of science. Strong back we don't need right now. I guess some of these ones would also be good. We do have 2 points available. Sign intensity. Attack power 5%. I guess we could do this, right? We could do this. 10% attack power increased. I like that. We have 2 slots open. I mean, until I think of what to do, I think that is just good, right? At least that is something. Okay. Oh, I cannot even see anything. That is just a door, right? Okay. And that blue one is the fire. What? I saw a ghost figure. I definitely saw something. A very creepy place.
Gold! Piles of it! Oh, won't do the dead any good now, will it? Strange it's still here. The noble died a time ago. Who's that? Show yourself. Anyone there? Who are you?
He got ambushed while wanting a wolf leather pad. Okay. Oh. That will kill us, right? Okay. Anything hidden there? Nothing that I can see. Oh. Really? Anything here? Okay, good. Let us prepare for an ambush. I'm fully thinking I'm going to get an ambush. Okay. Well, that effect is from there. Oh, I see something red there. Okay. Anything here?
Where are you? Have you got to the laboratory at the top of the tower yet?
I'm at the top. Nothing here that looks like a laboratory.
Then you've not reached the highest level. Look for a passage.
There is something on top there, right? I hear women crying. What is this?
Someone dragged something across the floor, or dragged it from one wall to the other, repeatedly. Someone dragged something across the floor, or dragged it from one wall to the other, repeatedly.
I hear somebody crying. Almost like an old lady or some kind of a woman crying. Sounds so fishy.
Looks like a laboratory. Pretty well equipped, too.
I don't like that. Yeah.
Why did you leave? You claimed to love me. I'm cold. Why has no one come for me? I cannot leave this place. I see no way out. Who are you? Do you seek to hurt me as well?
Don't be afraid. I want to lift the curse that grips this island. Your turn to tell me who you are. The other ghosts, they couldn't see me.
I'm special. Always was. The rare beauty. The Lord's daughter. These lands, as far as the eye can see, were ours. My family and I, we hid in the Major's Tower to await the war's end, the end of hard times. It was not to be forever.
Mage who lived here. Who was he?
Alexander? I hardly knew him. He spent most of his time locked away in this tower. He's dead too, you know. They're all dead. Mountains of corpses, yet I stand here alone, all alone. They've all abandoned me. Even he who promised me everlasting love. You will abandon me as well.
If I can lift the curse, you yourself will be free to leave. Tell me what happened here. Peasants sailed to the island to ask for food. Is that true?
No! They came to rob and kill. They thought us rich, believed we'd stowed ourselves away here to laugh at their misery. Yet we had little food as well. Too little to share with those who came. They slaughtered everyone. I heard my father cry out, but the mage told me not to reveal myself or let anyone in. He gave me a potion. If I was discovered, I was to drink it. He said everything would be all right.
What kind of potion was it? Remember its smell? What it looked like?
I remember only that I feared to drink it.
Didn't trust the mage?
In the village, they claimed he meddled in disease. Not curing it, but causing it. They said he lured rats into the tower, infected them with the Catriona. Only rumors, surely, but I was afraid. So horribly afraid. And then I heard him. My beloved Graham. He called to me. I opened the door for him, but others rushed in. They lunged at me and...
Your beloved failed to save you. Why?
There were too many. Leave her be, he shouted. He grabbed at them, tried to stop them. They just laughed.
Did they hurt you?
They gripped my arms, tore at my dress. I managed to free myself and drink the potion, and then... nothing.
Poisoned? That how you died?
No, for I later awoke. I was alone, it was dark. Only there were rats. Everywhere. Dozens. Hundreds. And I couldn't move.
Sleeping potion. Effects hadn't worn off yet. You were paralyzed.
They were everywhere. All over me like insects. My face, my hands. I felt them rip open my skin, then crawl into my stomach. They tore me apart, and I could not even scream. Have I not suffered enough? Why can't I leave this place?
Can you talk to the island's other specters?
No, I'm alone here. The others, they flee when they see me. I know not why. You do not fear me, do you?
No. Used to dealing with ghosts. Though, gotta admit, there's something about you. You're different. You weren't the last to die on this island. Found a fresh corpse in the tower.
The island's a dangerous place. Folks should not venture here. I too wish to leave.
The dead man. Looked like a monster had attacked him, recently. The tower home to anything else?
How am I to know? There's lots of wraiths here. I hear them whispering every night.
Not talking about ghosts. A monster who hunts here. You must have noticed something.
I don't know. I've noticed naught. Why do you ask? Why must you press me so? You're to be my savior, not my tormentor.
How can I help you?
A curse born of hatred binds me to this place. Only love's power can hope to lift it. But who could love a wraith?
And your beloved, he dead too?
Graham? No, he lives. I would know if he died. But he fled and abandoned me. Left me here all alone.
Maybe you could strip the curse of its power by forgiving him. You might cleanse the Isle. Your beloved, who is he? A noble son?
No, a poor fisherman. My father objected, strongly. He did not see us together. I miss him so. Each night I walk to the island shore to gaze upon the village. Does he remember me still?
Said before you can't leave the tower.
Did I? You must have misheard.
I don't think so.
I don't know anymore. It's all a nightmare to me.
You are lying, woman.
As I see it, you're the curse's focus. The other ghosts on the island, their auras aren't nearly as strong as yours. My medallion started pulsating as soon as we started talking.
I don't know what you mean, but you do seem to know some things. You could be right. My fate is tied to the Isle, I feel that. Perhaps because I am heiress of these lands.
It could be your blood ties to the land, the base of the curse, that is. If so, forgiving Graham, laying your resentment to rest should lift it.
I loved him. I'm prepared to forgive him. But I must know that he regrets what he did. Take my bones to him. He must bury them. This will be our farewell. Will you speak to him? Will you do this for me?
Really hope I can help. Need to look around first.
Whatever for? Not in the tower, but bones and rats. Don't leave me with them again.
I'll come back for you. You can be sure.
Very well, but come back soon. Don't keep me waiting.
The Mage Alexander's Lock, Part 1.
When will this nightmare end?
Enhanced sight. Okay. Where is this guy's letter? I know it was literally there, right? Oh yeah. Day 237. My experiments continue to return results I must consider unreliable. Methodological errors are not at fault. The problem lies in the shoddy and fallible research material I am forced to work with. Despite his prior assurance, Professor Wright is unable to provide me with enough moderately healthy specimens for my tests. Most of the material is starved and terrified, having been dragged here straight from the dungeon. I waste a great deal of time daily washing and losing them before I will so much as let them step foot into my laboratory. Sterility first. As Marty Sodergren managed to prove in her little-known work, the attitude of a patient undergoing treatment can have a significant impact on the battle against the disease. Unfortunately, the volunteers with which I am supplied do not show sufficient comprehension, let alone enthusiasm, for the noble work in which they are taking part. In fact, it seems they consider the research part of their punishment. I have tried a few times, though I am but a poor speaker, to convince them that they are contributing to the eradication of one of the greatest plagues tormenting mankind. I had the distinct impression they understood little, but perhaps their stupor was merely the result of the early stages of the illness. Of course, it is impossible to achieve success without significant sacrifices. The overwhelming majority of them will have to lay down their trifling lives on the altar of God. But that is a sacrifice I am willing to make. That is one villain speech, dude. What is this? That is a sacrifice I am willing to make.
Experimenting on humans.
Alone.
Never would have gotten away with it if
All
the
have
Code were
left
still
me.
in charge.
When will this nightmare end?
kept in there until the end. What a shitty way to die.
Go. And we have looked at all the places. There are no other ghosts, so somehow I have missed maybe one or two somewhere.
Alone. All have left me.
The Mage
When will
Alexander's
this
Love
nightmare
Party.
end?
Day 346. I never did like rats, not because of their obscene tales, but rather on account of their lively, disturbing intelligence. They are always listening when a man believes he is talking only to himself, and what's worse, they seem to understand. A few days ago, I caught myself talking to one of them, to a particularly large black male with a torn of ear. At first, I was overcome by panic. Was this a first manifestation of the illness? Of course, that was impossible, for I had fortified my immunity with powerful spells. Upon further consideration, I concluded that it was an altogether natural reflex, one even the most learned among us find hard to restrain. We may just like to be listened to. I placed the black rat in a separate cage. The time will come for it to play a part in the tests. Meanwhile, it can keep me company. And observe, I have noticed it looks with great concentration at the cages of its infected brethren, particularly those in the last stages of illness. Fascinating. Speaking of company, I have none. Besides the black rat, and cannot hope for better. Viscerad avoids slavery and has expressed his desire for his daughter to steer clear of me as well. At first I thought he feared a moral scandal, which would be risible in the extreme, but he explained the true reason in due course. It seems Annabelle has always possessed a fragile psychic constitution. Observing the ill might throw her into foul humors. The peasants taking part in the study have stopped speaking to me. I don't know what they believe this little act of defiance will serve. It does me no harm. They're made for lousy conversation partners. There remains, of course, the woman, but as for her, I try to limit my contact. Day 362. My black rat has died. Today I found him curled up in his cage. I suspected he had become infected on accident. But during the autopsy, I did not uncover any sign of illness. He was also perfectly well fed. Strange. From a medical point of view, his death remains unexplained, something which I must admit irritates the scholar in me. But as mentioned previously, I am not particularly fond of rats. 362. So he lived for 16 days. Maybe I missed one in the ground, in the cellar somewhere. Pretty odd. I should just go out. Oh.
What's with the door?
You wish to leave, as Graham did.
What do you want?
No more lies, no more deceit. You will stay here for all time. You will never leave.
Gotta catch them.
Follow the Plague Maiden? Really? That triggers that part? Okay. I guess I will just talk to her normally then.
While searching for the witch Ciri had quarreled with, Geralt ran into an old friend, Kira Metz. The sorceress told the Witcher about a masked mage. Ciri had seemed to have taken shelter in his hideout. The Witcher set off to find it, with Kira in tow. Ciri had never reached the elven mage, yet the Wild Hunt had. The ghostly retinue was one step ahead of Geralt, or so it seemed. The Witcher felt that all was lost, until Kira gave him a new lead. The Crones of Crookback Bog.
Okay.
Alone. All have left me. When will this nightmare end? Will you help me now? You promised not to leave me here.
Sure.
Fine. I'll talk to Graham. Where will I find him?
He lives in the village on the lakeshore, yet... What if he's forgotten me?
If he loved you, he'll remember, and want to help.
He said he would always love me. Go to him. Make haste, please.
So I missed on at least one. Is this the ground floor? I think at that point the other quest part has been complete. Optional. Is this really complete or not? Hard to tell. Okay. this is where the Plague Maiden had triggered. So, what is the Plague Maiden? Bestiary. It should be specters. Plague Maidens. Patients seemed to have hallucinations of a woman covered in scabs and boils with rats scurrying about all around her. These ravings subsided after an administration of henbane and poppy extract. Watching von Kratz's notes, Vilmerius Hospital in Novigrad. When plague ravages a region, a spirit will sometimes walk its lands, a ghost resembling an ill woman whose flesh rots off her bones and in whose wake crawls a cavalcade of rats. No one knows whether the spirit brings the pox with her or is merely drawn to it like a moth to a light. It is certain that she delights in dealing pain and suffering, hearing the howling and moaning of men. Many have called into question the very existence of plague maidens or peste, as they are sometimes called. Only 2 sightings of such a creature have ever been recorded, both during times of raging epidemic. As the name plague maiden suggests, these wraiths take the appearance of females, though exactly why that is remains a mystery. Some speculate they, like other specters, arise from the powerful emotional charge associated with certain circumstances of death, such as death preceded by a long and particularly painful illness. Okay, not much is known about how to fight a plague maiden, though one can assume they possess many traits in common with other phantoms and wraiths. They undoubtedly pose a great danger, though a witcher's immunity should at least prevent him from catching the contagious illness they carry. So Annabelle is a plague maiden, okay? But if she forgives Graham, then I guess it is done. Okay? Here. Oh, Fyke. We have the boat. We need to get to Orator. Oof. Pretty strong. Okay, sure. I have a terrible feeling about this, but let us try to see what happens. Right? I mean, what is the worst that can happen? Not much. Yeah.
I asked her, how do I get my...
Let us first...
Ow!
Oh, we have looted everything here, right?
Oh! First the armies passed, then the pox, now the hunger. Then we
That means these homes are also not looted. Probably.
Witcher. Oh, there. Am I prone invisible? The witch. She told me. Dum dum dum. Which I now strive to do to keep the pox off you.
One of them tossed me little Voighty a chunk of bread.
See
Watch it.
And let us also read the quest. A Towerful of Mice. A horrible curse had befallen Fyke and the tower that stood upon it. Half a year prior, Lord Viserat had moved his court there, seeking shelter from approaching Nilfgaardian armies. While famine raged all around, the Lord of Velen wallowed in excess and cared not a whit for his suffering vassals. God saw fit to punish him, and towards this end cursed him. One day a host of mice scurried into the tower and proceeded to devour everything, including Viserat, his court, and his resident mage Alexander. The isle had been haunted since that day, and fishermen feared to sail the lake, putting yet another dent in the already battered local economy. The local peasants thus asked Kira to lift the curse, and she turned to the Witcher for help. Enticed by Kira's charms and her promise of additional rewards, Geralt took on the task. The sorceress equipped him with a magic lamp he could use to commune with dead souls, gave him a firm pat on the rear for good luck, and sent him off to lift the curse. Good.
Graham, let me in.
Told you I don't want to see no one.
You've got to.
Just leave me be.
It won't be. Why have you been following me?
Just wondering what you want from him. From Graham.
Me? Didn't want nothing. It's his mother be worried about him. Been locked in his hut since he came back from the Isle. Talks to no soul. Love's misery curdled his brains, I reckon. I'm busy man. We won't be as cocky once the Baron's men whip your arse.
I want to talk.
You're deaf, damn it! I told you. Who are you?
I've been to the island. I know what happened there.
What do you want of me?
Want to talk to you about Annabelle.
Annabelle? What can you know about her?
I met her. Talked to her.
Annabelle's dead. Drank poison. And I couldn't save her.
Did you love her?
Something mad. Loved her so deep I believed we'd come through, believed we'd be together. Of course, it was not to her father's liking. His daughter and a plain lout.
What happened on Fyke Isle? You gotta tell me.
'Twere Millie, Finch and Faulkner. They rallied the men, all roughs, to go to the Isle, take back what was ours from the noble. They knew I was known at the tower, that the Lord's servants would open the gate for me since I sold them fish.
They forced you to go with them?
No, I saw my chance in it. For Annabelle and me to flee. But it all spun in a chaos. Our boys from the village, they started killing everyone. Annabelle, they wanted to rape. 'Twas then she drank the poison. Mage must have gave it her. I ran out the tower hollering that I wanted to die, cursing them all to hell. Don't force me to speak of it. No more, please.
Said you were hollering as you fled the tower, the island. What exactly did you say?
I don't remember. I wanted them to pay for what they'd done to her.
Might have cursed them. There's a powerful magic aura on Fyke Isle. Passions, evil intent, strong emotions of any kind can activate it. Your words could be the curse's source.
She took the poison. Because of them.
It wasn't poison. Annabelle drank a strong sleeping potion. Mage wanted to protect her, make it look like she was dead. Convinced everyone.
But that means... Is she... You said you spoke to her?
Spoke to her ghost. By the time she awoke, Tower was full of cold corpses. And rats. She was warm meat. Rats ate her alive.
You mean... She was alive the whole time? But... Can't be. She was cold all through like a corpse. I shook her, begged her, open your eyes. I never thought...
It's not your fault. No guilt in not knowing, and you couldn't know it wasn't poison she drank.
Gods, what have I done? If I had stayed behind to bury her, I didn't notice she was alive. It might have ended different, ended well.
If you'd stayed on the island, I doubt you'd have survived.
I'd take death over leaving her to the rats like that. But there's naught I can do about it now.
Wrong on that count. Annabelle needs you. Her soul will only find peace if you help her.
But what can I do? It's too late.
Bury her bones. Annabelle should be laid to rest by one who loved her. It's the only way to lift the curse that holds Fyke Isle.
Those are... her bones?
Yes.
Give them here. And leave me be.
Do you want to die, friend? What is this? Besides your bed. You have a rope hanging. What? Are you trying to kill yourself or something? Hopefully you don't kill yourself now, right? Okay, see you. Torch has been lifted.
Annabelle was an ordinary ghost. She's a pesta, and now she's free.
I thought that would forgive you. I thought, what was that? Okay. Towerful of Mice. Okay. What happened here? Note, characters. Annabelle. Geralt encountered this young woman's ghost in the uppermost room in the haunted tower on Fyke. She told him that in life she had been the local lord's daughter. When enraged peasants stormed the tower, she feared they would ravage her honor if they found her alive, and so took a magic potion that put her in a corpse-like state of paralysis. When she awoke, she found herself lying amidst the bodies of her family and servants, unable to move. She watched in helpless horror as the rats feasted on the pile of corpses and began to nibble on her as well. This grisly death must have somehow put a curse on her, and the tower, for her ghost had wandered it in restless torment ever since. Geralt engaged his vast experience with such curses to search for a possible solution. Having learned that Annabelle had loved a simple fisherman named Graham, Geralt decided this man and the bond of true love of 2 years youths shared could be their salvation. Geralt agreed to take the young woman's remains to her love to have him give her a proper burial. Geralt hoped this would lift the evil spell on the cursed isle and bring Annabelle peace at long last. Sadly, what Geralt took to be the ghost of an innocent woman was in fact death and disease in spirit form, a being known as a pesta or plague maiden. And that I figured out, but I thought that would still lift the curse. Having lured Geralt into the open, it killed the unfortunate Graham and then escaped to spread the pox and feed on human suffering. It is possible that this incident caused the local outbreak of Catriona that devastated the kingdom of Kerak and sowed the seeds of the coastal city's ultimate downfall. So I destroyed an entire city? Sad. Graham. Oraton, yet the role... Graham was a simple fisherman from an even simpler village, Oraton, yet the role he had played in local events was anything but. Fyke, the owner, the tower, the curse, he had been a key part of it all. Geralt had learned from Annabelle about the deep feelings the two had shared, but the rest of the tragic story only emerged later. Exactly how the young man had participated in the incident in the tower remained rather unclear. What was certain was that he tried to defend his beloved and fled Fyke right after what he thought was her death. Stories about poor fishermen in love with their lord's daughters are not wont to end happily, but even the most tragic poet would find what Graham and Annabelle experienced excessively cruel. The desire for happiness and mutual love was defeated by the cruelty of fate and the greed of men, damning the young couple to eternal suffering. Graham without his love at his side, Annabelle as a tortured soul wandered between the living and the dead. There was nothing left to the Witcher but to bring the young man Annabelle's earthly remains, hoping that a proper burial would bring peace to the girl's spirit and lift the curse. Yet though the evil spell was indeed broken, this story still did not have a happy ending. The devious ghost of the plague was freed, and Graham became its first victim. May you rest in peace. Okay. Well, at least that was not my fault. Okay, I thought that would lift the curse. Okay, that was. It's fine. It doesn't matter. Just one city destroyed. And what does it even matter? One city, all the cities are very similar. Are you selling in?
Greetings!
Wouldn't mind a look at your stock.
Anything important? Saddlebags, 320. 70 maximum inventory weight, so that I guess would be good.
Farewell.
Farewell indeed.
Ah!
Oh.
We's catching snails!
Rain don't rust your blades.
Is the yonder ain't it, McGee? Yeah?
Let me see what you're offering.
Master crafted silver sword. Okay, there is Viper Steel Sword, 56. Minus 36 damage though, so we are way too late for that. Although I guess later on I could maybe craft it.
So long.
The point is, do I need the saddlebags now? Maybe it's still be useful. How about this nursery rhyme? Let all breed and know. Yestereve, nor the rather popped her clogs. For long years she played on her pity, begging for alms and her due as a lone widow without kin. Yet it was all lies. We went to ready her body for burial, and lo and behold, behind her stove sack a sack bursting with grain, beans and peas, and next to it a satchel of dried apples and fish. We summoned the elder man at once and decided as follows: that food will parcel out to everyone in the village, nor rather will deny a proper burial, tossing her into the sun, the stone tied to her legs, that she may never know peace after that. Let this be a sign to all who steal for themselves at the cost of others, hide food from the rest of the village but covering it up with lies. That shall be cursed by gods and man. What if she becomes another race? Then what will you do? Pay money for a witcher? Cribbler for the written or notice is needed, paying crops and rituals. Okay. Oh. Have to go to mid-corps, obviously. We are at mid-level 9, okay? This is all good and better, but what things are we missing? Wild at Heart we definitely should be doing. Fake papers should also be done pretty soon. Fists of Fury. Races. Fool's Gold also? Yeah, Fool's Gold for sure. Maybe first do this and then we try to do all the other ones. Ladies of the Wood. Okay, so we can start doing everything, all the quests in order. That looks pretty good.
Run, Roach.
Yes, Roach, run. Here, go. What path are we taking? Why are we taking that? What about the straight cut? Oh, really?
Geralt, just when I was starting to miss you.
Tell me more about this mage from the Isle. Were you two close?
Never expected you'd take such an interest in my private life.
More interested to know if you bonded as fellow magic practitioners.
Oh, we had little in common in that arena. Oh, Alexander was one of those anxious experimenters, forever short on sleep. The kind that thinks perfect happiness is an isolated tower and a full set of vials and alembics.
Fyke Isle's free of its curse.
And you withheld this news until now? Why? I gave you a Xenovox. But the curse, what was its source?
The dark spell clung to the spirit of Annabelle, the Lord's daughter. To free her and the Isle, Graham, her beloved, had to help me.
So it ended well.
I lifted the curse, so the island's clear. Annabelle's soul is free. Thing is, turned out she's a pesta. Graham's dead.
And you failed to notice? You're losing your touch. Be that as it may, Fyke Isle is free of its curse. That's important. I'm almost inclined to say good work.
Good work? A city is about to be destroyed, Kira. Well, where are your priorities? Do you want something there? Tell me.
One thing's bothering me.
What?
Annabelle said Alexander was studying diseases. She mentioned Catriona. You knew this?
All the mages knew about it. Alexander was a highly regarded epidemiologist. I would have given anything for an opportunity to study his notes, but he guarded them jealously.
The lamp. What do you want to do with it?
As I said, you may keep it. I don't believe I shall need it anymore, given the Isle's been cleansed. I actually regret not going there with you. Perhaps we can make up for that lost time now.
All right. Time I was on my way.
Perhaps you'd stay just a bit longer? There's one small favor you might yet do for me.
What is it?
I put in an order for a few substances from Novigrad. The trader was due to be here yesterday, but has yet to arrive. Could you see what happened? The package is rather important to me.
Of course,
Why
more
not?
missions.
If he was coming here from Novigrad, he must have passed through Blackbow. I'll check the area.
Thank you. I shall be ever so grateful.
Okay. Towerful of Mice. During his investigation of the Isle, Geralt discovered the Lord's daughter Annabelle was the key to lifting the curse. She had died along with the others, and her spirit now roamed the tower's empty halls, trapped in this vale of tears by her love for a fisherman named Graham. Geralt thought taking her remains to the fisherman would solve everything, but instead it led to a catastrophe. Annabelle, he discovered, was not an unfortunate lost soul, but a dangerous plague maiden. The Wraith had tricked Geralt. When he removed Annabelle's remains from the tower, the plague maiden was freed from her prison and ventured out into the world to spread disease and pestilence. But didn't trick Geralt, or rather me, is that the mechanics were simply unclear. Geralt himself kept on saying that, it would be freed. Why would then I have called her on her life? What even is this? Okay, fair enough. Favor for a friend. When the devil cannot go himself, he sends a woman, and when a sorceress is indisposed, she sends a witcher to do her errands. That at least was Kira Mitt's approach. I mean, pretty healthy approach, to be very fair. Finding herself in a bit of a pinch, she asked Geralt for yet another favor. This time she needed him to track down a merchant's wagon which had been carrying some rare magic ingredients her way. It had never arrived, and she had begun to fear the worst. Okay, find the ingredients from the missing transport using your witcher senses. Fair happens, everybody is dead. Sounds about right. Witcher 3 has crashed. Okay. Okay. So that would be the end of this episode then. I will see from where I can reload this. There should be an autosave pretty quick, like just before this. And from that moment I can reload, and then we'll play from this in the next episode. So thank you all for watching. Hope all of you enjoyed the episode, and if so, please consider giving a like and a subscribe. See you all next time. Bye bye.